Hi, I'm Amy Carpenter, and this is Around Town with Amy. Today, I'm at the Lancaster Police Department talking to Nick Snyder about being the new police chief. That's coming up next on Around Town with Amy.
Sure Shot Directional Boring is proud to support Around Town with Amy. We are the region's trusted directional boring and hydro excavation service experts. With more than 20 years experience, Sure Shot Directional Boring ensures projects will be handled skillfully, safely, on time, and within budget. Contact us today at 740-689-1221 or online at sureshotboring.com.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Alex Lape. In my 30-year law enforcement career, I have seen many different trends in illicit drug trade and substance use disorders. Fentanyl is the deadliest drug that I have ever encountered. Very minuscule amounts can be fatal. Fentanyl is present in most mainstream illicit drugs. Drug cartels are now pressing fentanyl into forms that appear to be common candies. Ingesting any of these fake candies or pills can have fatal overdose effects. This ongoing drug epidemic requires a balanced approach. We must focus our attentions and resources on treatment and education in conjunction with enforcement efforts that hold those who traffic in dangerous drugs accountable. For your sake and the sake of your family, do not take any medications that are not issued through prescriptions by your pharmacy. Thank you.
This message is brought to you by the Fairfield County Adam H. Board.
If your child is struggling in school, Dr. Amy's tutoring service is your trusted tutor in the Lancaster area. Dr. Amy has been a teacher for over 25 years and has taught kindergarten, first, second, and third grades. She has multiple degrees to help your child with reading, writing, spelling, math, science, and social studies. Dr. Amy offers one-on-one tutoring using various methods to help students improve grades, confidence, and master fundamental skills. Amy's goal is to help kids learn and grow and to achieve success in their problem areas. Dr. Amy's tutoring service is here to help. To book an appointment, contact Amy today.
Hank's Pet Sitting Service is your trusted pet service in the Lancaster area. Pet owners can rest assured knowing that Hank's Pet Sitting Service will treat your fur babies like one of their own. We specialize in a home away from home atmosphere to keep your pet comfortable. From drop-in visits, dog walking, or potty breaks for your pooch, Hank's Pet Sitting Service is here to help. To book an appointment, contact Hank's Pet Sitting Service today.
Nick Snyder was born in the winter of 1981. Growing up, he loved to play football. Nick was a hometown boy and graduated from Fisher Catholic. After high school, Nick attended Ohio University where he majored in accounting and criminal justice. Snyder didn't choose being a police officer as his first profession.
I didn't quite know what I wanted to do. I went to Ohio University in Athens and began a criminology path there. After I got into that, I realized I want to learn more. I was kind of bored actually with criminology, and I started getting into accounting and accounting classes and really liked that. So when I left college from OU in Athens, I went into the buyer position at Fairfield Medical Center, and I was in their cardiothoracic department just buying and selling drug-eluting stents, getting on contracts, handling that with the docs, and really enjoyed that at first and eventually became bored of that as well.
Chief Snyder chose what would bring him happiness. Too many people get hung up thinking you have to do the same thing your entire life. He didn't want to be one of those people.
That we do not sacrifice, even in these times.
On May 9th, 2022, Deputy Chief Snyder became Chief Snyder when Chief Adam Pilar retired. Since 2005, Snyder has worked his way up the ranks from detective, narcotics detective, special response team commander, patrol supervisor sergeant, patrol supervisor lieutenant, detective bureau lieutenant, Patrol Supervisor Lieutenant, Patrol Supervisor Captain, and Deputy Chief. Out of all of the positions over the years, there is one that has been Nick's favorite.
The patrol division has been my favorite. The main reason why is that's the backbone of the police department. You're going to see the most people and interact the most in the patrol division. My favorite position here, however, has been patrol sergeant, and that's because it was a great blend of being able to lead officers and give them guidance and kind of help them hone their own skills, but also you're still very much exposed to patrol work.
Chief Snyder adds that whenever he is asked about his greatest successes, there is nothing he has done that has been by himself. There have always been other people to help him.
Right now, currently, as a leader, if I try to unilaterally make decisions and just do things that I think are good, the department will fail, because there's no way that I can know what is best for 100 people. I think 100 people have to know what is best for 100 people. So if I work and strive to surround myself with people that have better ideas than me, that are better at implementing things than me, that are better at social media, whatever it is, then we're just going to be a better agency as a whole.
Thanks to the citizens of Lancaster passing our most recent levy, Chief Snyder has been able to hire more officers needed to provide the city with the utmost safety.
We are really putting the pedal to the metal on hiring here, and our main issue locally with our agency is we will not hire just anybody. The reason that we have, I guess, I don't want to say stalled because we haven't stalled, but the reason our process takes longer is we would rather hire someone here that is just a good person. For instance, to be a police officer, you have to have what's called OPATA certification, and it's just state certification to be a peace officer. A lot of departments like to make that a qualification, that in order to work here, you have to have this certification. And when they find a candidate that has a certification, sometimes they can get caught in the middle of putting their blinders on, like, oh, this is manpower, let's get them here right away because this will help fulfill a need. I refuse to operate that way. The first thing that I want to see when someone walks through our door as an applicant is the person. I want to see, what do they look like? What's their family life like? What kind of structure do they have in their life? Are they responsible? Do they have integrity? When all those questions are asked, then I'll ask, are you certified? If they're not certified, I feel like the $6,000 it takes to put someone through an academy is worth it.
With all that he has learned over the years, there is some advice that Chief Snyder passes on to his new officers. Snyder advises his new officers not to be like other people and to just be themselves. He shares that you should be able to finally make your own decisions and be yourself, because that is why the Lancaster Police Department hired you. Just be you and follow the rules of your supervisor, and you will be fine. He adds, you are the most confident when you are in your own skin. Something that stands out to Chief Snyder as he is hiring new candidates is life service. Snyder doesn't want to just have a warm body department. He wants to make sure his officers have the skills they need to be the best at their job. Many times he finds this in candidates who have worked in the service industry and have learned to listen and to help people. He also sees this in candidates who have played sports and worked in teams.
But the ones that come to my mind are recently retired Officer Rod Sandy. I worked with him quite a bit, and in my opinion, that's probably the best police officer I've ever been around. And that's an individual that, I don't want to speak for Rod, but you know, he came in through the military. He's just a down-to-earth guy. There's no master's degree, there's no doctorate degree, there's nothing on his wall that says he's the best police officer ever other than a bunch of awards. And I think that when you hire somebody, again, that's just a good person and they're good at being a human being, you'll have a good officer.
You can read more about Chief Snyder in the September 26th edition of the Town Crier. Thank you for joining me on Around Town with Amy.